Okay.
Grease pencil.
Already greased them, labeled them 1 through 5. The next step, we take our copper chloride and we do 40 drops in each of the 5 test tubes. It says test tube number 1 will be the control and reference for color. Nothing will be added to that one. Record this color in data table 1. Should have printed this out. I didn't go back and print out the labs. I want to print out the pre-labs. So
40
10
drops.
apiece, 40.
40 in each.
40 in each, yes sir. All 5. Okay. Using 10 milliliter, measure 1 milliliter of the concentrated salt solution from the 25. So where was our, here it goes. So we need, out of this one, we need measure 1 milliliter of the salt solution and add it to test tube number 2. So we just need 1 milliliter of it. Still warm, how much is it?
Yeah, it'll come on. It'll come on. It'll come on. It'll come on. Just relax.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy. And that's my favorite. Oh, but this is not
You're gonna watch
over
Dad
yet.
and Dana for a little bit, okay? I need you to go in there.
When then that's not
Okay,
nice.
so we add it to number 2
That's not
and gently
nice.
swirl to mix the solution.
When then they'll fight you. Ew, that's not clean. They'll clean you. Oh, you look handsome then, boy. You look, I hit good.
2.
2. Yes, sir.
Wait,
That one you're gonna swirl, and then we're gonna record the data on that one. Measure 2 milliliters. Okay. All right. So the first one we're supposed to measure this color. So this one's just like
Light blue?
Light blue?
Baby blue?
looks exactly like the
Yeah.
copper chloride. Okay. No change. I guess no change. Copper chloride. No change. Blue. And then let's see here. Doesn't say to record the data for number 2 yet.
Okay.
So now the next one is 2 milliliters, which I measured 2.
Where are you seeing
On page 10.
13, 12, 11?
Activity.
see.
Okay, perfect. And so yes, we're right there on step number 3
Okay.
to to record the data in table number 1. And then we just completed step number 4,
Okay.
which is the second test tube. They didn't ask us to record the data yet for that one, so now we're on step number 5,
Okay.
which we've measured the 2 milliliters here, and then we'll be adding that, I believe, to test tube number 3.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I measured the 2. If you want to
Okay, yeah.
double check, that's 2. Looks like 2 to me. That's number 3, and we gently swirl that one. And then, or I'll swirl and you can do
Okay.
this one. That'll be 4 milliliters.
4 total?
Yeah, 4 milliliters of salt solution, and we'll add that to number 4. Oh, okay. Fun stuff.
Okay. And then we have this number 4.
Number 4, yep. 4 and 4.
And how many are 5?
And 4 and 5.
So 4 and 4 and 4 and 5?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I wonder why that is. I wonder if we're going to add something else to it.
It says that we'll need both of these tubes for temperature comparisons later in lab.
Okay. There we are.
That's it, we swirl. Yeah, light green. So now we're at step number 8. Let's see what the little box says. Test tube 1 time would be used for cube the solutions. Okay. Use my pictures back onto it. Really? That's what we had white paper for.
Background.
Yeah, so what it means is when you pull it up to observe it,
Okay.
you're just like looking at to
Yeah.
see like the color change in each one.
It's not a big change.
Yeah, no.
That's
I
what
mean, it's
color
getting
was.
lighter.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting greener.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you compare
Oh, that's
Lana?
green.
3 and 4.
Yeah.
It went from bluish to green.
Yeah.
Lighten. And this one should look the same because they both have the same amount.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yep.
All right.
And it says take a photo of the 5 solutions. So I don't know.
Let's see.
Let's see here. Take a photo of the 5 solutions. I don't know if it wants to, I don't say against the white. I'm just gonna do it from the top.
Okay.
That way
Okay.
you can see. I'll take a picture here.
Yeah.
And take a picture there. It didn't help.
Okay. I know we try.
You get an E for effort. Okay, yeah, the flash works better. Okay, cool. Okay. Record the appropriate colors. And
So
then
just take one was
I don't remember having to wear gloves in labs. We didn't wear gloves in labs. Just depending on the, they're extra cautious. Okay.
What do you want to say for test number 2? Just
Number 2, you could just say slight greener tint, greener hue. Still bluish in appearance, I guess. And then from 2 to 3,
go green.
it went green.
Green and then lime green. Okay.
Okay, and then now we're on activity number 2. All right, so this one, okay. So silver nitrate right there, yep. And it just says for test tube number, add 1 milliliter of the silver nitrate. So we gotta measure that out. 1 milliliter.
Use that.
The dropper? Yeah. And then we allow it to sit for 5 whole minutes. That's an eternity in timeout.
So what's two?
Number 3, and then it says to gently swirl the mix. And gently swirl to mix the solution.
Ah, look at that.
Oh, we created something.
Who knows what?
Do not drink it. Let's see here. Record all observations in data table 1. So we noticed that it got cloudy. We formed.
Sediment.
Yeah. Nice. Do you think it crystallized, or
I
what do you
think
think?
the silver fell out of the solution.
Mm-hmm. This is activity 2.
I think so.
Pretty cool.
Okay. What observation? Potato 1.
Okay, so
Color solution. Still the same color.
it got cloudy.
Yeah, it did get cloudy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And would you say this is white at the bottom? This stuff is white? Yeah, it looks like it's white. Or grayish.
Silver.
Silver? There we go. Silver. Silver. And did the reaction happen immediately?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it took some swirling to get it down, but pretty fast.
And it says to let it sit for 5 minutes.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens in 5. 6:25. Or we can minus a minute.
Okay. And then we're gonna add water, it says.
When then we don't hear.
That would be number 3,
Yeah.
activity 3. Yeah, so we can add 3 milliliters of water to test your fur and stir with a pipette.
Wonder, rinse that out.
Yes, because you added this in there, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Or that, we can use this one.
Well, 3, this would be more accurate.
Yeah, that would. Oh, you know what? They don't have a. Yeah, water's fine. Yeah, that's probably why they told us to use a bottle of water.
Yeah, I got mine there.
Is this a new season?
I have no idea.
Yeah, this is a different startup than what I'm used to seeing. I'm gonna have to check it out.
It's the new season recording.
Ah.
And then the dinosaurs fight.
That is so
Dinosaurs
cool.
fight.
Dana.
But the blue dinosaurs, no, red dinosaurs, they always fight back.
They do.
Yep. Oh. What's that? Is that snow? Is that snow in it?
It is so. It's like we Texans don't know what that looks like. That's your change.
We good in 5 minutes.
We're coming up, almost there. 2 more. 1 more. I mean, I don't think it'll matter anyway because the next activity is going to be test tube number 4. So I think he just wants us to look back and see if there was any change.
too fabulous. Just another pipette. Oh,
Mm.
okay. Okay, cool.
Ow.
Testage velocity. Okay.
We're good.
Good.
Let's check it out again and see what's going on here. Anything disappear?
No, but it did funnel out all the particles. If they started to fall,
Mm-hmm.
it's less cloudy.
Yeah, it is.
Still see a few in there.
Mm-hmm. But not as much.
Yep.
Looks like all of it settled at the bottom.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright, so add the 3. Oh, that's to number 4 though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's number 4. So this is activity number 3.
Okay. Alright, there's the.
And start.
Yeah.
Do you have 50?
Yes.
Alright, so then it says take it up here and compare 4 and 5. So it looked like it
So
kind
it's
of reversed it, yeah.
literally back.
Because it's not even green anymore.
Yeah. Let's see. Not quite there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's similar. Looks, it's not cloudy. Go back to the light blue.
Yep. And then it says take a photo of test tube 4 and 5. So snap a picture. Okay, and then it says add 3 milliliters and stir for number 5. Yep, 3 milliliters to 5, and we stir with the pipette. Wonder if it'll do the same thing. I think we're just preparing it for the next. It says keep all test tubes for the next activity. Looks the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, record the temperature and color of the solution. Oh, I thought I saw a thermometer in here. It's this one.
Yes, Layton.
Fill it to 50 milliliter beaker with hot tap water, approximately 60 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
50 beaker.
I'll be right there, baby.
Alrighty, and it says record the temperature and color of test tube number 4 in table 2. Okay, so this is super light.
Yeah.
Seafoam green.
Yeah, I agree.
What color of the rainbow would this be? Okay, so then we're gonna do the temperature as well. Let's see what it says here. Yeah.
It's a tap water.
It says hot tap water